I'm a girl. I'm 14 years old. Person, I would say I'm not the smartest, but I'm not dumb either. School is hard at times and fun and interesting at times as well. I am proud of myself sometimes when I get good marks, because it knows that I've been trying hard, because I knew it was going to be harder than primary, and I knew that they do things differently in high school. I love PE. It's my favorite. Well, I like tennis, and swimming. Butterfly, breaststroke, and freestyle, and backstroke. I got one for Special Olympics. Going through it. It was a participation certificate. I know I'm different. I know I'm different to everyone else because I get left out a lot in stuff. Because they all think just because I'm not the same as them, I can't do what they can do. Maybe if they knew a bit more about my condition, they might understand why I'm different. Yeah, it is frustrating. I'm not a very talkative person when it comes to my feelings. I just try and keep them in until it destroys me. Because I don't have much friends, so I kind of brought up the invisible people, so I'd have someone to talk to at recess and lunch. Well, I am royalty. Yeah, because I believe in invisible people, and my invisible mum is the queen, so I'm the princess. My princess name is Molly. I can't really say my mum and dad's name because they're kind of secret. Because they don't really sit with me, so I just sit by myself and talk to my invisible friends. Teenagers don't really do much. I spend most of my time in my room on my computer and reading and stuff. Yeah, I like music, Ricky Martin and One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. Sometimes if there's a song I really like, I just sing. I like dancing. I think I'm a good dancer, but I don't think anyone else does. I only dance when I have too much energy. Then I just dance. I'm trying to get into the dance ability, but it's too full. It may take till next year, but I can just wait. My sister makes me laugh because she always says some really funny stuff. And sometimes my mum makes me laugh as well. My mum inspires me to try hard. When I leave school, I would like to be a childcare worker because I'm really good with little kids. My heroes are my mum and my grandpa, because Mum survived breast cancer and Grandpa lived for a while. He was really sick, and then they said that he wouldn't live, but he lived longer than they said that he would. I come from a family that don't give in, they're fighters. My family is perfect because I love them all and they all love me, so that's pretty perfect.
once he painted his second and third and fourth and fifth painting, I decided to start a Facebook page. I called it Liam's Art, and I just post up each time I painted a picture. I'd post it up on the page, and Adam from Hot House sent me a message one day out of the blue and said, "How would you like to have an exhibition of Liam's paintings?" I said, "Okay, why not?"
I have known Liam longer than anyone here but my mother and father, for I am his older brother. The doctors know him longer, but I've kept that relationship going through the years, which the doctors have neglected. But I think I've won out on that one. The doctors may have their degrees and their lots and lots and lots of money, but I got the coolest brother in the world, so take that, Doc.
But I think that's, like you were saying, like that's one of the amazing things about Liam doing this is the fact that like we've done things that on some level we could be like, I know this is a big deal, whether it becomes a big deal or whether other people feel it is or anything like that. Like you have a feeling about it, but Liam he's just like, there's lots of people here to talk to, and my art's on the walls.
That's right.
It's not anything other than another day where he gets to do something, which I think is really cool. And that idea that someday he might just go, I don't want to paint anymore, and he just won't. People could potentially just be like, that's such a crying shame, it's so terrible that he doesn't want to paint anymore. But find something else.
How does it make you feel?
Alright and relaxed.
Liam knows that he has autism. That's all he knows. He doesn't know what that means. He's never asked. I've never spoken to him about it. It's only us that know that him having autism is what makes it amazing, because there were people that thought he'd never do anything when he was growing up, professionals and teachers, and so for him to be actually doing something amazing like that it's just great.
I had mentioned a few times to my mum that I would like to paint a canvas one day. On the 23rd of February this year, my mum said, okay, why not?
Someone actually approached me and said, do you think Liam might have autism? Look, I find it really hard to go back that far because, back then he didn't talk, he didn't show much affection. Now he is very affectionate. He loves giving me hugs, or giving people hugs. He wants to make sure you're okay.
Support is very such appreciated. Every bit helps.
Let me tell you what it's like having autism. I'm Spartacus, and I'm autistic. Some of us are smart. I know that when you picture autistic people, those of you who are ignorant, you think that no in the head. You think they're like that. When in actual fact, most of us, it's the other way around. Some of the world's greatest minds were autistic. When I knew I was autistic, it was the first day of kindergarten, right? And I was digging a hole with a stick, or I think I was eating sand out of the sand pit, and this kid came over to me and he said, "Get lost, you mong." I didn't know what a mong was, right? I didn't even know my alphabet. I was confused for like 3 years until someone told me, and then I was like, oh, I understand that when you see some kid eating sand out of the sand pit, you automatically think, oh, that guy's going to lead a company someday. Couple years, I was a nutcase. I'm not going to deny it, There was an assembly, right, for about 150 students graduating in year 6, and each one of them were meant to get a medal. Now, I listened to 149 names, and I can just let you imagine to be sitting in front of 149 empty chairs and not hear them call up your name. I mean, I got suspended 23 times in a month. I figured they should have at least gave me a medal for that. You know how your teachers say, "Go on, you can be anything if you believe." Wrong. You can be anything if you're good at it. When I was in year 5, I kicked the ball up on the roof. No, I didn't do it actually. I didn't. I remember now. And I went to go get it, right? I thought there was nothing wrong with the fact that I climbed up on the school roof, which was about a couple stories high, I think. And there was the most hated teacher coming towards me and walking. And she didn't even have to say anything. I could hear her stomach growling as she was walking towards me. She liked McDonald's, but McDonald's didn't agree with her stomach. She was just a horrible person to me all the time. "Get down off the roof, Sparty." And me being me, I said, "F off." "Get off the roof, Spartacus, or I'll call your mother." "No, F off." Now, the third time, a teacher walked right next beside her, and she was talking to her, and I heard her say, and you can bleep this out, she said, "Oh, this is such a disgrace. Why the f*** do we have to have little dumb students like him come to this school?" What I did, right, and this was a complete accident, I kicked the ball down and it landed square on her face and she landed on the ground like a sack of potatoes. I was not laughing, but the ground was cracking up. This is what my mum did when she came in the office, right? After I had kicked the ball and hit her in the face and she went to hospital. She said, "Well, my son doesn't know any better. He's autistic." And I stopped her there. I said, What am I?" He's like, "Am I autistic or am I autistic?" Right? And she's like, "You're just a bit more special than the other kids." I said, "Do you mean special or do you mean special?" And she's like, "Well, you're just a bit different." "How much different am I?" And she's like, "Well, you're different enough where you being an annoying little guy is acceptable. They have a diagnosis for it. It's called autism. And now that we know this, we can exploit this and we can get money off the government." Yeah, when I was in year 5, I had an epiphany that day that I was going to take advantage of this. I'd do something wrong and I'd be like, "Please, miss, I'm autistic. Can you please forgive me for what I've done?" If you ever have these people who will come to your house and they'll be like, "Crap, you're trying to sell me," right? With me, whenever they do their routine, they spread their story, I'll be like, Mommy, there's a weird man at the door." And they won't know what to do. And it's hilarious. It is funny to see their reaction because I know I can get away with that stuff. And then I looked into it and I read it a bit more and I realized I couldn't do that stuff. And isn't it ironic? The kid who never got a participation medal is now an SRC leader. Student Representative Council.
$100 green bills to get a iPhone 6.
Well, you can get an iPhone 6 if you submit a short movie of yourself and your talents.
Like one of those ads that's on the TV.
Yeah.
That's like a 5 minute or 6 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. They got loads of cash for just doing a commercial like that. I want to do commercials to get an iPhone 6.
Hi, I'm Brandon Medeiros and I want an iPhone 6 in my new drums. Okay.
So what you can do to earn money?
I'm a computer nerd. I'm a gamer. I play drums.
I manage a video club and it's called Brendan's Club and I play the drums.
But where is this? SBS?
Yes.
Oh. And what's happening today?
I've got an interview.
Oh, you got an interview. You got a radio interview? Awesome. Are you excited?
Yes,
Okay. Your hair looks wonderful.
it's very hard. Look,
How did you start the idea of Brandon's Club?
I was watching TV, and then the idea came. Hey, my name is Brennan, and I want a doll. Hi, my name is Brennan, and I am a gamer and a computer nerd, and a video club manager, and I play the drums.
What? What's wrong?
About the cover on the phone, that's a bad idea. If it falls, it breaks.
Oh, okay. So how should I film this?
Just film it like that.
Yeah, you reckon?
This computer is more efficient than this one. This has a small camera, this has a big camera, see?
Okay. Is that your small computer? Is that the small computer I use at school?
No, I don't use it at school. I
Why?
use it at home because I'll end up scratching this.
I just want the iPhone 6 so I can basically play games and have 128 gigs, so I can download about 5,000 games, which is impossible.
Is it?
I don't know, I haven't done it before.
Okay.
I manage a video club, and it's called Brendan's Club, and I play the drums. And I want an iPhone 6 and my new drums, the electric ones.
I want to get it.
You want to get that car when you're older?
Yeah, when I'm 18 years old, I want to get it.
It's got all the stuff I like. It's got those, it's got those, it's got those, and plus it's a 655 litre engine.
That's a very big engine.
Yeah, the nitro comes out of here. Go like that and go, and then this thing just goes zoom like that.
Boy, you're gonna need to work very, very hard for that one.
I am going to do that. And I'm going to buy one of those. I'm buying this one.
Anything you want to say?
I don't know.
Gracias.
Thanks. What?
Gracias. Ciao.
Thanks, bye, see ya.
Ciao. You can go now. Bye.
I'm still filming.
Yes.
Why?
Because, I don't know, I film anything.
Mom.
Okay, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.